Hello everyone, this is coadb.com, or the Coat of Arms database, and today we're briefly going to discuss 10 different coats of arms in the Watson family. The first is blazoned, argent on a chevron azure between 3 martlets sable, as many crescents or crest, a griffin's head, erased argent, ducally gorged or, supporters, 2 griffins argent, ducally gorged or. This was the coat of arms of Lewis Watson, the first Earl of Rockingham, who was born in 1655, the son of Edward, 2nd Baron Rockingham, and Lewis was a member of Parliament for Canterbury, as well as Lord Lieutenant of Kent. He married Lady Catherine Sondes and had 5 surviving children with her, named Edward, Margaret, George, Mary, and Arabella. And he descended from Edward Watson, Esquire, born around the year 1465 in Lyddington, County Rutland, England, and this Edward Watson Esquire had 15 children. Next we have argent on a chevron engrailed azure between 3 martlets sable, as many crescents or crest, a griffin's head, erased argent, ducally gorged or. The Watson Baronetcy of Fulmer in the County of Buckingham was created in the Baronetage of Great Britain in 1760 for Charles Watson, born 1751, who was the son of Admiral Sir Charles Watson, and he was awarded this baronetcy at the age of only 8, on account of the eminent services his father, Admiral Watson, had rendered, and he had died at Calcutta in 1757 during a battle. And for that, his young son was awarded a baronetcy. And here we see a painting of Admiral Charles, as well as a list of the Watson baronets of Fulmer through the 20th century, and looks like a epitaph on a gravestone for the admiral. Next, argent on a chevron engrailed azure between 3 martlets sable, a trefoil enclosed by 2 crescents or crest, a griffin's head, erased argent, ducally gorged or, and charged with the trefoil vert. This coat of arms was confirmed to Thomas Wright Watson, Esquire of Kilmanahan Castle, County Waterford, Ireland. And here we see a picture of him. And it was also confirmed to the other descendants of his grandfather, Thomas Watson, Esquire of Hayden. Next we have ermine, a chief gules, a son or, and this was granted in Surrey in 1596, and I believe that this was the arms of Anthony Watson, born in Durham, England, who was the Bishop of Chichester in 1596. He attended to Queen Elizabeth I during her terminal illness and was present at her deathbed. Next we have argent on a bend between 6 lions rampant sable, 3 lions passant of the field. This was the coat of arms of James Watson, Sheriff of London, as recorded in the funeral entry of his wife, Margaret, who died in 1630. Next is or, a chevron engrailed azure between 3 martlets sable, on a chief of the 2nd, 3 crescents in fess of the 1st. And this was the coat of arms as recorded in the funeral entry of William Watson Esquire, in the entry of his funeral entry of his daughter Anne, who died in 1632. So it belonged to William Watson Esquire, recorded in the funeral entry in Ireland of his daughter Anne. Next, Argent, an oak tree growing out of the base proper, surmounted of a fess azure charged with a crescent or between two mullets of the field. This was the coat of arms of Andrew Watson, who was a merchant in Aberdeen, Scotland in 1672. Next is Erminoi on a chevron azure between three Cornish choughs proper, another chevron argent charged with three crescent gules, crest, a griffin's head erased argent between two branches of laurel proper, in the beak a club or. This was the coat of arms, I believe, of William Watson, previously surnamed Newton, in 1816, and it was found at Wath Cottage in Pickering. Next is azure on a fess set between three crescents argent, as many martlets sable. Crest, a griffin's head erased azure, ducally crowned or between two branches of palm proper. The Watson Baronetcy of Henrietta Street, Cavendish Square, in the parish of St. Marylebone in the county of Middlesex, was created in the Baronetage of the United Kingdom in 1866 for the physician Sir Thomas Watson, the son of Joseph Watson. He was the president of the Royal College of Physicians and physician in ordinary to Queen Victoria. Next, we have or on a chief vert, three martlets of the field, crest, an ermine pass in argent, collared, ringed, and lined or. And this was found in Hewfield, County Middlesex, and Gisborough, County York. And here we have Sir Thomas Watson, who was the first baronet of Henrietta Street. If you enjoyed this video, please visit coadb.com and click on the link up top that says Genealogy Research. As you learned in this video, one surname can have tons of different coats of arms associated with it. So don't just pick any old coats of arms that has your surname on it. We piece together your family tree to determine which, if any, coat of arms belonged to your ancestors. Thank you.